After 7 months as an island within an island, WA is finally reopening. From midnight on November 14, travellers from very low-risk jurisdictions can fly west. This means people from South Australia, Queensland, Tasmania, the ACT and the Northern Territory won't have to quarantine and don't need an exemption. All they need is a health check on arrival and declarations confirming they haven't been unwell or visited New South Wales and Victoria in the past 14 days. But the removal of the hard border comes with a stern warning.
If we find cases springing up in other states or what have you, again, we reserve the right to make further changes, including reinstating the hard border.
West Australians will also be allowed to fly east as long as they fill out the appropriate declarations and undergo health screening at checkpoints.
What they will need to use the G2G pass for is to make sure that they make the appropriate declarations about their health and their recent movements. That's so we can have a streamlined process at all the entry points.
This is a decision that supports so many businesses across so many sectors of our economy, and it's the right one, it's the right step.
New South Wales and Victoria are missing out for now. They'll need to meet a 14-day rolling average of less than 5 COVID-19 cases before being considered. There's a slight change for New Zealanders as well. As of this weekend, passengers involved in the one-way travel bubble can self-quarantine at home if they come to WA rather than in a hotel. But the Premier admits international travellers are still a cause for concern.
With the decline in numbers in Victoria and New South Wales and the no cases in other states and territories, the big threat to the state and the nation is international, and we need to be very, very, very careful.
There's no doubt West Australians have become complacent while the state remained closed off, but locals are being told to put hygiene and social distancing front of mind again as WA prepares to open up.
That was to be expected and understandable as the threat of COVID decreased in our state. But now it is time to reinforce this behaviour again.
It now moves that pressure onto the West Australian community, who now have to wake up to the fact that COVID is real and it could be among us.
Emily Evans, Sky News, Perth.